In today's episode, I'm down in Mesa, Arizona, one of the hottest states in the country, where I'll be taking on a massive food challenge at Momma Soul's Fish and Chicken. It's a mountain of fried fish and chicken so huge only one person has ever beaten it. Alright, so this is my first challenge here in Arizona, Mesa, Arizona, but I think I may have bit off more than I can chew here because you only have 30 minutes to do this. 3, 2, 1, timer started. First thing I want to start with is this catfish. And they gave me 4 different sides here. I'm gonna go with the teriyaki first. Whoa, this is really good. The catfish is really good. I've never had fried catfish for any challenge. And this is their special barbecue sauce. Okay, that's good. The 4 sauces they provided me with were all great, but that teriyaki one was off the charts. Now, this challenge was a lot more than I was anticipating. It consisted of 13 giant pieces of fried chicken, 16 strips of their perfectly fried catfish, a pound and a half of their hand-breaded catfish nuggets, a load of fried shrimp, a side of Mama's baked beans, a side of mac and cheese, and a side of fried okra. You have 30 short minutes to eat this massive amount of food to get your $100 meal free. I've never tried some of these. These are catfish nuggets. That's new to me. I'm not sure if they use different breading for the nuggies, but they were delicious and they went down so easy. All right, now we're gonna try the fried shrimp. And look at the crispiness on that. It's crazy. I can't lie, the roof of my mouth is still jacked up from those fries and onion rings in the previous episode, and this doesn't help, but it's so good. I can literally eat shrimp all day, but if you tuned into my last episode, you know how jacked up my mouth was. The fish breading was nice and soft, but I'm a bit nervous about the fried chicken because we have so much of it. And since time's flying already, we're 5.5 minutes in. We're gonna take out all the catfish now. Now, there's only been one winner for this fried fish and chicken challenge, and that's Joel Hansen. He did this over a year ago, which inspired me to come do my first challenge here in Arizona. There's a few here in the state, but this is the one I was looking forward to doing the most, as I've never done a fish and chicken challenge. Joel completed this in 18.5 minutes. However, my platter is slightly bigger. This challenge is by request, so they don't do this often. In fact, Joel is the only person that has attempted and beaten this. And I could have asked to have the same sized platter, but I like to challenge myself, so I opted to try this bigger sized version. The owner and the staff here are awesome, so there is no fault. Also, I want to acknowledge that even if Joel got this size, he would have still smashed it in under 30 minutes. And the last catfish strip. And now let's take out the nuggets, but I need to swap sauces. The fried catfish strips were amazing, and that goes for the nuggets as well. If I lived here in the Phoenix, Arizona area, I would be here on the weekly, although Arizona is just way too hot in the summer. I have no clue how people survive here. I had to make this trip in my wife's car because the one I usually travel with has issues with the air conditioning. There's just no way I would have been able to survive in the heat. $11 minutes in now, all the catfish is done. Let's go ahead and take down these shrimps. I know a lot of you like to give me a hard time about cleaning bones perfectly, but don't you even dare tell me I have to eat the tails off the shrimp. I used to do that as a kid and the tails would scratch up my throat when swallowing them, so I don't eat them anymore. And I'm sure there is some nutrients there, but to each their own. Not happening today. Well, I haven't even had time to breathe. Okay, we have 15 minutes. Still have these sides here. And finally, we're on to the fried chicken. Now, we're about halfway through the time, and I always take previous episodes as a learning lesson. If I could restart this challenge, I would have started with the hardest part first, which was always going to be the fried chicken. Having to break it apart and eat the meat is time consuming and would have been a better strategy doing that first, since the catfish had a softer texture and was easier to get down. But really, at the end of the day, if your capacity isn't there, then it doesn't matter what strategy you go with, because once you hit the wall, there is no saving you.
So 23 and a half minutes in, I think you guys know that there's no possible way I'll be able to finish this in the next 7 minutes. I'm not going to be able to do it in 30. I tried, but trying to eat this chicken fast, it's not happening.
It's no secret, I wasn't going to be able to get all this down in under 30 minutes. I knew that when I was about 10 minutes in, and if I had to guess the weight of everything, I'd say it's around the 10-pound mark. But I am proud of how much I was able to finish in the time frame. It only motivates me to get better and faster, which will happen. I've only been back doing challenges for the last 4 months, and I'd say I've made good progress, but there is a lot to improve on.
That's 30 minutes, but I'm not stopping. We're 37 minutes in, we just gotta finish this chicken and these sides.
So as I'm finishing up this chicken, I want to give a huge thank you to Momma's Soul Fish and Chicken for allowing me to come and try their challenge. Everybody here was nothing short of amazing, and the food was excellent. This place gave me family vibes, so if you're local, come and try some of their food. You will not regret it. My next episode takes place in Phoenix, Arizona, where I'll be taking on Aioli Burger's Triple Threat Challenge. I also met another content creator named Nathan that ended up taking on the challenge on a whim, and it was pretty fun, so stay tuned for that. I want to thank you guys for taking your time out of your day to be here. It means the world. There will be no skateboarding after this segment because it is just too hot in Arizona. Enjoy the rest of today's episode.
Boy, all of the fish is done. Fried chicken, which was the most roughest part, and the shrimp. And we still have these 3 sides here. I have no idea how I'm gonna get these down. More fried food sounds terrible right now, but I'm sure it's fantastic. 46 minutes and 30 seconds in. Time doesn't really matter at this point. It's just about trying to get this done. Oh my gosh, we only have so little left. Boy. Well, that macaroni was delicious. Really loved it. We just have the beans, fried okra. Oh boy, oh gosh. More food than I thought. A lot more food. Oh yeah, 30 minutes has been over. Yeah, I technically I failed. I'm gonna go until I puke. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I got apple cobbler It was supposed to be for dessert because I thought I was going to be able to smoke this. I'm probably not going to be able to eat these. My mouth is just jacked up and we're already 57 minutes in. So I might as well enjoy this apple cobbler. I might as well turn off my timer. For those of you that live in this area, Phoenix, Mesa, Arizona area, you don't have to do this challenge. The food is good itself. And this challenge is by request. So if you want to do it, you have to request it. Don't recommend attempting this unless you're a seasoned eater. Just enjoy the food. You win some, you lose some. All right, Brandon.
Waving the flag.
I'm waving the flag, man. Yeah, the food beat me. I will say the catfish I had twice as much as Joel though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I looked at Joel's video, I'm like, yeah, I had more than him, but it's all good. The food was great. I don't feel like I'm gonna puke, but I feel like if I kept going, I'm gonna get to that point. I don't want to leave you guys a mess, you know? Yeah, so I threw in the white flag.
Definitely.
You can't win them all. For sure.